In the morning, Shade 4-5, Magic Mondays, let it rock, oh yeah. All right, 16 minutes into the hour. We're getting started. Let's kick off this holiday week.
Yeah.
In order to move forward, we got to move backwards for a second, ladies and gentlemen. A lot took place this weekend, and I want to start with Tracy G. Give her a round of applause.
Here we go.
Tracy G, ladies and gentlemen. Tracy G. Well, Tracy, as you know, Heather, and I'm glad you didn't go because she never supports your shit.
That's not true.
All right, Tracy G had a party on Friday.
Okay.
And I wasn't supposed to be in town, but little did she know I was going to surprise her and just stop by and support,
okay.
Little Tracy G.
Okay.
So I looked at the flyers like, yo, wonder what time is this thing? Well, open bars from 8 to 9. I figured, your party started at 8.
Be there for the goodies.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I get there around 9:30.
Okay.
All right. Yo, wait, anybody seen Tracy? Packed. I give her credit. Give her props.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people in there. We hanging out. Okay. All right. Anybody see Tracy G? No, I think she's in the back. All right. DJ's playing music. I go, oh, that's right. Wonder's DJing. I go there and I see this black guy. I'm like, Wonder finally crossed over. Congratulations.
Yeah, Wonder.
All right, so Wonder's not there either. So I'm like, okay, I bring some special guests. I got Saigon with me. Peter Guns is on his way.
Nice.
I was bringing a cast of love and hip-hop.
Okay.
To show up and give it some star power.
Right.
So I sit around. Saigon gets a beer. Me and him sitting there talking. And before I knew it, man, we caught up from the time he was in high school to the day, man. We talked for so long. I looked around. It's 10:30.
Okay.
Well, she had a party that starts at 8 and it's 10:30 and she's not here. I hear Wonder, yo, where the hell are y'all at? Hey, man, I'm not getting there till the strippers get there. At what time is that? 11:30? Oh, man, I'm out of here, man. Vamoose.
Wow.
I got out of there. What time did you finally show up?
You know what's funny? Only probably like 12 minutes after you bounced.
Really?
Yeah, honestly. Because you know what I realized that night? I wasn't thinking it so much like with industry terms like Tracy G from Sway in the Morning. Then I would have been there earlier. I was thinking about it with just like my closest friends were being fashionably late as the birthday girl showing up at 10:30.
And the party started at 8, so
at
2.5 hours. That's fashionably late? Or?
Yeah, and they're only coming because now it's Tracy G from Sway in the Morning. They're not even really her friends.
Yeah.
Shut up. It was still packed when you
That's
left.
all citizens in there. I mean, yeah, it was still packed, but, everybody was like, by that time it was drunk, the strippers started dancing on me. Hey. But anyway, congratulations. I'm sure y'all had a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, I did. Wonder did a great job, too.
So is that why you didn't come by Heather B's party yesterday?
No, yesterday.
Oh, okay.
First of all, shush. Because
What?
you try to act like I've never supported Heather B in the past when that's not
true. We talk
true.
about this every week.
There's one birthday. There are a slew of sporty Sundays, and I have been to some. Don't X that out, yup. Look at each other.
Wow.
Look at each other. Have a conversation
I'm
about
just
it.
letting her have her moment.
Yeah, it's her
What else,
birthday
Sway?
party.
Thank you for you went fishing somehow, though, because
Wait, hold on. But let me
Do we
explain
care?
myself from yesterday.
we don't care. Sway, you went fishing?
You said discuss it amongst yourselves.
No.
You just said that. Can we have our
Is it
fishing?
called Sway in the Morning?
Well, listen,
Okay, you
that's
went
not even
fishing.
about that,
Okay,
Heather.
I'm
I did
just-
go fishing, though.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Saturday I went deep sea fishing, and we went on a boat. With my good friends Ito and Eden.
Okay.
Eden does a cooking show with the Food Network. Ito is in advertising and sales and film production, and we met here at SiriusXM and started talking crap to each other about our favorite foods for like 5 minutes. And then he said, I like fish. I said, I like fish. He said, well, I fish a lot. I said, so do I. Booked a trip. And he booked a trip. And we went
Nice.
fishing, and we went somewhere in, I don't even know. We were in Jersey. We got on the fish. Got on the boat. Man, we ended up catching about 15 striped bass, man. His girl caught 4 at the same time.
Nice.
And a bluefish. And they all were like 40 inches. And so I brought a bluefish home. And then when my good friend came by to watch the fight Saturday night, the Pacquiao fight, I knew he lived near you.
Yeah. You hooked me up, Sway.
I hooked her up with the
Oh,
bluefish.
my gosh. Thank you so much. I love how you give back.
Yeah, man. Listen, enjoy that fish. Bring some here. 20 minutes into the hour, we also went to see Kanye West last night. We'll talk about that a little later. Sway in the Morning. West, Sway in the Morning, 25 minutes into the hour. Thoroughly enjoyed his concert last night. I felt like I was in college.
Why?
Because I was being lectured. It's like being in a lecture hall.
He was on a soapbox?
I mean, Kanye is the most creative person this rap game has. Music, I mean...
Sure.
there's a lot of creative people musically. He's one of the top creative people musically, but definitely in this rap game. I often say he's the most important artist in this generation. Just by the way he impacts global culture. You know, he has the ability to create a movement. Once he focuses his energy in that direction. Maybe let go of the fashion shit, because at the end of the day, that only goes so far.
The voice that we hear in Celebrity Wire, was that voice on stage? The lady? Was he using that lady voice?
Oh, yeah, he used her voice. Yeah, she's famous. I wonder who that is. We got to figure that out. But he went on a lot of things he was talking about. It gets cool. It's up to it. Then he's very, what's the word? Introspective. He's very personal on stage. But and that's a whole nother topic.
Okay.
But the stage show itself, even the part when Jesus walks out, I know a lot of people had a lot of problem with that. But I think people put too much on it, Heather. It was, if you went to see a Broadway play or musical, you'll see a lot of religious symbolism in it, so on and so forth. Jesus walked out before he did the song Jesus Walks. So the actor playing Jesus, just like the actor who plays Jesus in movies or whatever.
Jesus Christ Superstar and
all that stuff. And when we see Jesus being in comedy movies, parodies or whatever, he came out for the purpose. He walked on the stage, he walked off the stage. And he went into Jesus Walks. And this was just before he talked about, I feel like I'm living a second lifetime because I almost lost my life. And to me, it was symbolism of, this is how I interpreted Heather. That Jesus Walks is a song about I couldn't do nothing in my life without Jesus.
Got it.
And Jesus walked on stage.
What color was Jesus?
He was white. Jesus was white.
Okay.
I would have made a black Jesus.
Me too.
Okay. And then that would have been controversial. Surely. And but the Jesus was white.
So is that why people are mad? Because it's a white Jesus?
I just think because he brought a character playing Jesus on stage. It's just another thing to pick apart.
Yeah.
But every song had its own stage, so to speak. Every song had its own world, its own dimension behind it. And it was just interesting to watch rather than seeing a dude grab his dick all day, walking back and forth across the stage.
Did
I
Jay-Z
can't even look at
out?
him. Nobody came out. Nobody.
No, not even Kim.
No one. No one came out.
Tribe Called Quest, they were good?
They were great.
Okay.
Tribe Called Quest were great. And that's kind of why I went.
Right. Well, I'm hearing that they really, really were good.
Yeah, people said it's going to be their last show. I've booked Tribe Called Quest, brought them to the Bay a numerous amount of times. I've seen them in the younger days, in the middle days, and now. So I had to see it. Honeydew, you went to the Kanye show, the Yeezus tour?
Yeah, I did. I went to Boston 2 weeks ago.
What do you think of it?
First of all, what's good, Sway, Heather B, family, everyone?
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
There's nothing like it. The second time I've seen Kanye live, I went to the Glow in the Dark tour in 2008. There's nothing like it. I mean, the only person you can compare that does a show similar is like Lady Gaga or something. It's not, he does theatrics. The whole thing is a performance. It's not just a concert.
Keyword lady.
Hey, did the Jesus part offend you at all?
No, not at all. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, and I thought it was, now that I saw it, man, I'm getting tired of these damn news outlets and blogs and all that, man. They make big shit out of nothing, man. They just, it's like they ain't got nothing to do. What did you think, Wonder?
No, it was when you saw it now, but see, what you're talking about when everybody was crazy, they were having a dialogue in the first set of
shows? They didn't have a dialogue last night.
It was nice the way they did it last night, if that's how he really wanted to be portrayed, but before they were like talking and stuff and it was corny.
Oh, okay, wasn't that's a matter of taste, but the controversy behind people pray to Jesus every day.
Absolutely.
Okay, and just so happened that he wanted to put that conversation on stage. Yo, Honeydew, you in Boston?
Yes, I am.
You're a citizen.
A Sway in the morning.
All right.
Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed.
Oh, that's all he had for us. Ian in Miami. Good morning.
Hey, Ian. Good morning.
Hey, good morning to you.
How was your weekend, bro?
Oh, my weekend was great. I just wanted to call and actually give a special shout out to my little brother. He actually just pledged to my fraternity, Kappa Psi Sigma chapter at the University of Michigan. So it's one of the proudest moments I had as an older brother to unveil him to the campus. I was the first Greek in my family, so for him to continue that tradition, it was really big. So I was able to fly home and see him, so it was perfect.
Kappas are the red and white with the canes?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
got it.
That's right.
Yo, what's your thing? Like, my brother is a singer. They go, Blue 5? What do you Kappas do?
Oh, we go yo Nuke. Yo to all the Nukes out there, you know what
All the
I'm saying?
nukes. Okay, all right, man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hey, congratulations, because what that means to me is that he's a part of an organization that's striving towards prosperity and success.
Absolutely.
He could have joined the gang.
Yep.
It's a thin line between frats and gangs. You know that.
It is. In fact, Mike, who y'all do y'all politics with, he's from my chapter as well. So
Oh, Mike News.
Political
Oh.
news.
Yeah, Mike News.
Yeah.
That's my chapter brother.
Oh,
yeah.
How you say y'all thing again? Go Nuke. All right, my man.
Nuke. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, my man. Ian, you're a citizen.
Let's Sway in the morning.
Welcome to the gang. 32 minutes into the hour. Are we on the brink of nuclear war?
Ugh.
I'll have that answer up next. Sway in the morning. Yay!
Read all about it.
Hey, save your change. Sway's got your daily news right here, huh?
All right, 34 minutes into the hour. I've been glued to the TV watching what's going on around the world, especially with Iran. And it's it came to fruition that it's an Iran nuclear deal and that the world is a much more dangerous place. It depends on who you ask. The weekend deal to rein in Iran's nuclear program is either a success or a big-time failure. Israeli Prime Minister doesn't see the positive at all and had this to say at a recent press conference.
What was concluded in Geneva last night is not a historic agreement. It's a historic mistake. It's not made the world a safer place. Like the agreement with North Korea in 2005, this agreement has made the world a much more dangerous place.
Now, if you ask the Obama administration, they said the deal would make Iran less of a threat to Israel. The agreement is supposed to freeze some Iranian nuclear development and remove its stockpile of uranium enriched to 20% purity. The West says we always worried that Iran could use its nuclear program to produce atomic weapons. Iran insists its nuclear program is purely for civilian purposes, with no long-term goal of developing a nuclear weapon arsenal. What do you think, Heather?
I think President Obama, once again, is having the worst year of his entire term. He can't wait till it's over this year, Sway.
Maybe he need to take a break and have a drink because, according to a new poll, couples who drink together stay together.
Yes, finally something I agree about.
The scientists tracked 634 couples for 9 years after they wedded and found an imbalance in alcohol preference was a predictor of whether the couple got divorced. Nearly 50% of couples where only one partner drank heavily had split by the time the study period ended. For couples who both drank heavily, heavy being defined as 6 or more drinks at one time or drink until you get drunk, the divorce rate was only at 30%.
Yes.
So if you're having problems in your marriage,
blame it on a goose.
Blame it on the alcohol.
No, it's great. I think what happens, the alcohol gets women horny. You start to have more sex. More sex makes for a better relationship. Bang, bang.
All right. Now, in other news, man, I was always taught by my grandmother, know your body. You cannot always 100% depend on Western medicine or those who practice it. Well, this may be true. According to a new lawsuit, lab technicians at a hospital in Kings County have repeatedly incorrectly told healthy people that they were HIV positive.
What?
And told some people who had tested positive for hepatitis C that they were healthy.
Wow.
According to the suit, another patient may have died due to the hospital's failure to report his blood level changes.
Wow.
It is scary out there.
Wow.
You never know. And a lot of doctors are guessing, deductive reasoning. Sometimes they can't pinpoint it, or they're just a bad doctor.
But Sway, shouldn't you get like a second opinion if they diagnose you wrong? If somebody said you're HIV positive, Sway, wouldn't you go to like another doctor maybe?
I certainly would. And I'm curious to all the citizens out there, have you ever gone to a doctor and you were misdiagnosed? They told you you had something you didn't have.
Right.
They treated you for something you didn't need. 888-742-3345. Call us. 5. All right, 42 minutes into the hour. There's a Brooklyn hospital, Kings County Hospital Center, who have repeatedly incorrectly told healthy people that they were HIV positive.
Wow.
And told some people who had tested positive for hepatitis C that they were healthy. And it's all because someone blew the whistle. Lily Hutchinson has worked for that lab for 23 years and began trying to report the problems as far back as 2002. She was retaliated against. Supervisors were rude. She was denied training. She was assaulted. She was transferred to other departments and denied promotions, according to her. And in 2011, she notified the Department of Health. They investigated and substantiated her claims. The hospital received multiple violations. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to be careful.
Yeah, she's not a snitch. See, people say she's a snitch. She's not a snitch.
Get the hell out of here. She's a lifesaver.
Yes.
All right, Lon, you ever been misdiagnosed? You're in Denver. How are you?
I'm good, man. Yeah, I was misdiagnosed, man. I was doing some vomiting, so I went to the doctor. They was like, oh, you got to have your gallbladder taken out. They checked my gallbladder out. Come to find out, I had a total knee replacement, and I was allergic to the metal in my knee. Ain't have shit to do with my gallbladder. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my gosh. Wow. You know how much your gallbladder goes for on the black market?
Nah, man, but I wish I had mine back. Them fucked up my whole appetite.
No, you can't even eat now? What? What do you mean?
You can't eat like it messes your appetite up, so you feel full. So my appetite is all fucked up. It's Thanksgiving. I'm going to eat, but I don't eat like I used to. You know what I'm saying?
It's not the same thing.
When your grandmother used to tell you those things, Sway, but does she always go out for second opinions and stuff? Is she anal about that?
Yeah. I don't want to use the word anal to describe my grandmother.
Sorry, Sway.
But yeah, she's very particular about that, if you will.
Okay.
Hey, Lon, did you place a lawsuit?
Yes, I did, man. Yes, I did.
Did you win?
Yes, I did. I'm going through the motions right now, Sway. I'm about to get paid. I'll call y'all back when I get my dough, man.
Hey, man, definitely do that, because we trying to go out and eat, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Even though you can't enjoy it, we can. You can live vicariously through us. All right, you a citizen.
A Sway in the morning.
My man, Melissa's in Pennsylvania. Melissa, what happened? You were misdiagnosed?
Yeah, I woke up one morning with real bad headaches, and they told me about a brain disorder that I had. They said I had too much spinal fluid around my brain, so I went in for surgery. They put a shunt from my brain all the way down to my abdominal cavity, and I went through 9 surgeries. I went through 5 brain surgeries, and here come to find out I never had that. I went to see another doctor. They took everything out, and now I'm stuck with a metal plate in my head, and I go to physical therapy twice a week, and I go to a pain clinic every 3 months to get Botox injections in my head and neck. And I still have headaches every day, and I'm facing maybe another surgery.
Oh.
Yeah, a doctor told me I had something called TRA malformation. It's like a hernia in your brain.
Yeah.
And so, yeah,
You know,
I went
Melissa,
through 9 surgeries for nothing.
And to add to it, man, you can't go. It must be a headache when you go through the airport security, man. She can't even...
Really, Sway?
Oh, my God.
I thought you were going to say something profound, Sway. Like, this is why the insurance companies...
Yeah, it's the truth. You got to think about these things, Heather.
Well, I know. But I feel bad for her.
You know, Melissa, you're a citizen.
A Sway in the morning.
And if there's anything we can do for you, other than pay your hospital bills, we're here for you, okay?
All right, well, I will call you then.
Okay, please do. Melissa, ladies and gentlemen. What?
You're terrible. Yes, Way, and you were right about Chicago Bulls player Derrick Rose. I got news.
Really?
Yeah, yo.
That's up next, Shea 45.
Recapping the latest in sports.
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! What a game! Unbelievable! What a game! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! I don't believe what I just saw!
It's Sway in the Morning Sports Report on Shade 45.
All right, 51 minutes into the hour. Magic Mondays have the beat.
Yes, Sway citizens. Let's start with the NFL. There was some great games on yesterday and last night, but none was better than the late game that even went into overtime between the Patriots and the Broncos.
Gostowski, who's in the staggered stance, trying to win it in overtime. The snap, the spot, the kick is airborne to the upright, and the kick is a game winner. The Patriots come back and beat the Broncos. 34-31.
Yep, that final was 34-31 Patriots, who now improved to 8-3. You know the Broncos are 9-2. Also yesterday, both New York teams lost. Cowboys 24-21 over my Giants. Ravens 19-3 over the Jets. The Chiefs were upset by the Chargers. That final was 41-38. And Sway's Raiders, they couldn't get by the Titans. They lost 19-23. Citizens Week 12 of the NFL comes to a close tonight with the 6-4 49ers visiting the 3-7 Redskins. For more info on scheduling, go to Channel 88. I have to move over to the NBA. There were 5 games played last night. Some of the scores were the Lakers beat the Kings 186, OKC over Utah 95-73. The Nets lost to the Pistons 109-97, and the Clippers beat Chicago 121-82. Speaking of Chicago, another NBA news, Sway, Bulls superstar Derrick Rose is having knee surgery on his knee today, on his right knee. He will be out indefinitely. You predicted very early on that he wasn't ready to come back. He should have stayed out a little bit longer. Now he has hurt his right knee. He is out indefinitely.
It's unfortunate because he's, to me, that man healthy there's no other better player in the
superstar.
League.
Absolutely.
All right, and I just felt like that's such a devastating injury to have.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you compensate, and your body starts to compensate from one side when the other side is weakened.
Yeah.
And you just got to make sure the balance is right. And he was playing at 100 miles an hour, jumping back into it, and it just
It never was the same. So
wish
he's
him the
out.
best,
Yeah,
though.
me too. He's out indefinitely. Also out is Rocket star James Harden, thanks to a sore foot. The team has decided to rest him for the next 2 games, so he'll miss the Atlanta game on Wednesday and the Memphis game tonight. Citizens, there are 8 other games tonight as well for the NBA, so make sure you go to Channel 221 for details. And last but not least, Sway.
Hockey.
Oh, gosh. Only 2 games were played last night. Detroit beat Buffalo 3-1 and Carolina beat Ottawa 4-1. However, there are 9 games scheduled tonight, including Boston, Pittsburgh, and the Rangers. So go to Sirius Channel 207 or XM Channel 211, Citizens, for that info on time.
Thank you, Heather B.
No
54
doubt.
minutes into the hour. We got a very special guest joining us for Celebrity Wire.
Yes, this is Essence.com's entertainment editor, Yolanda Sangweni.
And we're talking about...
Oh, this is the worst tease I've ever had to give. Someone was holding Michael Jackson's penis every night. I will tell you who, unfortunately.
Oh.
Swipe in the morning. Swipe in the morning. Swipe in the morning. Hope the rivals got retirement funds. Swipe.
Yep. Nope. Right in the morning. Yep. 845 Magic Mondays. Welcome to the show, man. Listen, to you freaky listeners, if you're as freaky as I am, you'll know who this is. Missy Suicide is coming by from the Suicide Girls.
What do you mean, freaky?
You ever watch the Suicide Girls on HBO or one of those? You ever watch that, Tracy?
I did. Those girls, they are very, masochistic, I should say.
It's beautiful. It's poetry in motion what they do. These women kind of dance and move. They don't even say dance. They just move with this beautiful music underneath them, and they get nude.
Sounds like something you'd like.
Yeah, that's where it stops for me. That's where I blank out. I'm not sure what happens afterwards. I'm usually in a whole other dimension by the time they get nude.
Boardwalk Empire and then these nudity girls.
Yeah, I go, man, my dichotomy is ridiculous. It's impeccable. You come to my house, you're watching mad things.
Does that mean that she's going to be nude today?
We could try to make her nude today. I mean, I don't know. We could have her demonstrate what it is they do. They dance to beautiful music. These are people who feel empowered by their bodies and their femininity, and, they're women. Hear them roar. You got to love it, right?
I'm good.
All right, Buckshot is coming by from Black Moon. He's coming by. He's going to be a part of the A&R room today.
I'll be dedicated to the moon because it's black.
That's what's up. And Tracy G.
Yeah.
You got that Celebrity Wire.
Yes, I do. And it looks like Chris Brown, he might be escaping rehab again.
Now, Chris Brown might be escaping rehab. And that other tease you gave us said what?
Whew, this had to do with Michael Jackson. A man claims that he was holding his penis every goddamn night.
That's next. Shade 4-5. This is tonight. We got the Wake Up Show at 8 p.m.
Nice.
With my partner King Tech and DJ Revolution. We do it every Mondays at 8 p.m. We brought it back for Shade 4-5M. You know, said, man, listen, man, this is kind of help catapult my career. Let's catapult some more young M&Ms.
Nice.
So we do it 8 p.m. every Monday. We got our Wake Up Show Unplugged series. You can see it on wakeupshow.com. Every week we're releasing new Wake Up Show Unplugged clips. And this week we're going to feature the Bodega Brothers and this man, Mitch Littles, who won the Wake Up Show battle last year, improving with a band who improved on the spot. Nothing was written. Everything was just right there in the spur of the moment. Here's Mitch Littles.
There's enough respect, man. I'm here rocking with Sway and Tech. Wake up show. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Hey, yo, I hurt you. Put you on disability. I'm too nice, you can't fuck with disability. Move like the Flash, too fast with this agility. You feeling me, but you ain't seeing me. Invisibility. Rest in peace, Mike Jackson. I love Billie Jean. Got my true religions on. You love my Billie Jeans. Getting dirty money, I ain't down with Diddy team. Got your girl with her ass out and her titties seen. When I was young, I always knew I was a rap cat. Niggas used to snap on me, but I always snap back. Dreams stay on my mind like a Boston Celtics snapback. Boy, I'm on the grind, serve we to get a fat stack. Always kept rhymes in my JanSport backpack. Since the man's cypher days, I never had a whack rap, so keep talking that whack crap. Yeah, you a whack nigga. Get on some Italian shit and just start the whack niggas. I make it real hot, call this shit picante. I'm the smooth gangster, santo traficante, lyrical giant, your boy a gigante. Sit your ass down, listen close to what the Dawn say. Dawn say blueprint. Yeah, I was around J 2001, way before Beyonce. I'm the child of destiny, so ain't no testing me. I'm known to get wild when it haze in the sesame. You not a thug's hero, my heart's cold as Sub-Zeros. And see me styling in the Jordans, Dub Zeros. I eat the mic like I just ordered a club hero. You get no love zero, you an actor, De Niro. You know that Mitch spit, and I'm a misfit. Can't walk in my shoes, you trying to make the kicks fit. Every time I leave your girl, man, she always miss. Can't stand enough of the swag in the big stick. Scarsboro, I keep it real so you know that the star's thorough. Yeah, revolution, nigga. Yeah, revolution, nigga.
Hey, Mitch, you gotta give him room to scratch. Gotta give him 30 feelings. Gotta go to the hook.
Don't get mad cause I'm doing things you just can't. Don't get mad cause I'm doing things you just can't. Don't get mad cause I'm doing things you just can't. We ain't buying, we ain't buying. Don't get mad cause I'm doing things you just can't. We ain't buying.
I'm so smooth. Like a cold autumn breeze when catch me in the cut, lobes burning trees and keep it real when my niggas never cause treason. Still the hottest out of it's 30 degrees freezing. Below, I crack heads like CeeLo. I'm one of the nicest out, but keep that on the D-Lo. Cause not too many niggas wanna know about the real. They stuck on that fake shit, so I gotta take shit to another level. Here comes another rebel. You thinking me so much, I think you need another shovel. I cause demolition, I'm the young Jedi. Money making Mitch, have blunted one red eye. Need a half a L just to redden up the other one. Hot lyrics but props, they don't give a brother none. I'm a Broadway nigga, I'm a pioneer. I'm like a lion shit, nigga, ain't no line here. There's not one gunshot sound that I ain't hear. 9 millis, the AKs we got, I ain't here. And bullets surf on your hairwaves. Stay on the hotline, I ain't talking about the hell. Mommy, put your hands up in the airwave. I'm so high, you can see me in the air, hey. So fresh with my air's gray. It ain't my fault if your lady wanna stare. Hey, well,
we ain't buying. We ain't buying. We ain't buying.
Revolution, nigga.
We ain't buying. We ain't buying.
Break it down. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
But now an iPod, it God bless me with vision, so fake niggas I spotted. The swag is legendary, iconic. Some of my niggas don't speak English except 3 words. I got it. Air Force Ones, hoes love the way that I rock it. I gas them off, then I blast them off of my rocket. The more I hustle, the more dough goes in my pocket. I rip flows, I come through, yeah, I lock it. I get money, bitch, I don't share shit. My day is always sunny, yeah, I'm on that shit. And I rain when I brainstorm, trying to make the pain go on. Fuck with my niggas that make the cane go on. Digital underground, y'all singing the same song. I'm on that new shit, and it's that new Mitch. Clean out your earwax, new version of Q-tip. And what I'm trying to say, nigga, this is music, yeah. Mitch, Littles, Broadway boys, East to West Coast, yeah, we here.
Wake Up Show Unplugged, Mitch Littles. Go to wakeupshow.com, you can see it for yourself. DJ Revolution. I like that, Mitch.
Give it up for Mitch Littles, y'all. Give it up.
Come on. Give it up for Mitch Littles, y'all. Make some noise for Mitch Littles.
We ain't playing.
What up, citizens? This is Miguel, and you are tuned into Sway in the Morning only on Shade 45.
Have you figured out why these echoes?
Fights.
You're a fucking dickhead.
And celebrity meltdowns.
No!
If you can't help them, help me.
It's the Celebrity Wire on Sway in the Morning.
Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5, 14 minutes into the hour. Tracy G.
Yes.
Got that C-dub.
Absolutely. So let's talk about one of the most hated men in America, Conrad Murray. This is a doctor who many people feel is responsible for Michael Jackson's death. He was supposed to be in jail for 4 years, but he got out after 2 years. This is for involuntary manslaughter for administering propofol, which is a very, very strong sleeping pill that could knock out 2 elephants. He gave it to Michael, and then he died from an overdose of the sedative. Well, the dude is out of jail, so now he's talking. He's trying to save face, of course, and he did an interview with the Daily Mail, and he said, how could I be responsible for Michael Jackson's death when we were this close? Let me tell you how close he got to him.
All right, how close did he get to him?
Real close, down to the meat, to the bone. This is my exact quote. You want to know how close Michael and I were? I held his penis every night. I ain't done. I had to put a condom on him because Michael dripped urine.
Michael had a drippy penis. He said this.
He did.
On record.
On record, Daily Mail. You can read the full interview if you go to their site.
I had to hold his dick every night? Is Conrad Murray said this?
That's what he says, and that's how he's proven that he was close to Michael, that he wouldn't try to kill him.
Why did he need to say this?
I don't know. I guess it just looked like he was on his side.
Why did he need to say that? Why was his wee-wee dripping? What are you dripping pee? Did he need Depends? Like, what do you need? What is that for?
I don't know.
Oh,
Something
you playing
wasn't
beat it in
right.
the... Oh, come on, man.
That's terrible.
Oh.
Why was his pee? Why was he dripping urine,
Michael
Tracy?
had a lot of issues.
You think he tasted it too?
Stop it! And with that, we are moving on to Chris Brown's world. Now, we know Chris Brown, he was supposed to be in rehab for 3 months. Then he got out early after 2 weeks because he reportedly threw a damn rock into his mother's car after going into an angry rage. Then he's supposed to be going out for 90 days. However, Breezy, again, he's not going to be going to rehab. He's putting it off because he wants to spend Thanksgiving with his family, probably reconciling with his mother. But Karrueche, she's supposed to be at that table as well, and it's being said that she's been extremely supportive of Chris. Someone said Karrueche's dealing, and it's hard for her too, but she's still sticking by his side. She doesn't like him when he's in pain, but she wishes she can get inside his head and turn on a switch. That's coming from a source.
Now, she's ride or die, man.
She is.
I like that about her, man. She's ride or die, man. You have to watch her, man, bang out the biggest pop star in the world.
Yep. Speaking of which, did y'all see Rihanna's hair last night, Sway?
At the American Music Awards?
Yo, that chick rocked a doobie with the pins in it. Talk about ride or die. She doesn't care anymore.
It was diamond encrusted pins. She's trying to make a little fashion statement.
She was unapologetic about it, too.
That's what I'm saying. I don't care if it's diamonds. Black girls shouldn't go out with pins in their hair.
Diamond pins? I think you can make the exception.
Nah, Sway.
For diamond pins?
It was ratchet.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. I'm sorry.
Goodness gracious, guys. Okay, so moving on in other news, our man Kanye West, we saw him do his Yeezus stop over in MSG last night. That's me, Sway, and Wonder. And we know that he's very known right now with speaking loudly with everything that runs through his mind, all of the rants. And Pusha T, who's one of his label mates, of course, he was doing an interview with Chelsea lately, and he said that the way we see Kanye on stage is exactly what he is like in real life.
It's really interesting. It's fun. He talks a lot.
Yeah, it seems like you wouldn't
he
do a lot of...
rants and raves.
Yeah.
You know?
Is he like that in person, too? When you're talking to him, he just goes on and on. And
100%.
Yeah.
It's true, man, and that's why I don't get bothered when Kanye does. I hung out with him in the studio once, and a few times, but the last time, thank you, last time I hung out with him, which album, Dark Twisted Fantasy, was out. And he, for 2 hours straight, man, I was looking at I got to go home, because he ranted for 2 hours straight, and he covers a variety of topics when he does so. The one thing I appreciate about him, he's the same person on stage than who he is when he's off stage.
Really?
One thing I don't appreciate about people, not artists, I'm talking about people in general, people you work with, family members, friends, when there's somebody different in the public eye than who they are behind closed doors.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't like that. If you know anybody who's different in the public than who they are behind closed doors, call us, 888-742-3345. Let's talk about it.
He's phony. More Celebrity Wire.
You know what? Is that what I said? Because I'll wear your ass out.
That's a threat.
On Sway in the morning.
It's really interesting. It's fun. He talks a lot.
Yeah, it seems like you wouldn't
he
do a lot of...
rants and raves.
Yeah.
You know?
Is he like that in person, too? When you're talking to him, he just goes on and on. And
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? 23 minutes into the hour. That was Pusha T referencing Kanye West.
Yeah, saying that his persona that we see on stage is exactly the same behind the scenes.
Some people are fake when they get in the public eye, and then they become somebody totally different when they're behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Pretend like they stand for something in public that they don't really stand for when they're in the personal environment.
Sell out.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We got Knowledge from Georgia on the line. It's Knowledge, yo.
What up, Knowledge?
Hey, Knowledge.
What's going on? First of all, I would like to say peace to the gods and earth of the nation of gods, nation of earth.
True.
My mother-in-law, she's the evilest person in the world. When she go to church, she's like, oh, praise the Lord and everything. But when she get home, it's like, the hell with you motherfuckers.
You know what's funny, man? And it's interesting you bring this up, Knowledge. I was on the phone with my brother T. Calloway yesterday. And Terry's my insight to a lot of bigger things. When I'm a little ruffled under the feathers, I'll call my brother and he grounds me and he kind of gets me on the right track. And we were talking about that. We were talking about spirituality and and we start talking about the people who go to church. And once they leave the church, they leave everything they left at the church and become something totally different.
Wow, yeah.
Maybe that's kind of like your mother-in-law, right?
Yeah, that's her all the way. Oh, praise the Lord, yeah, Jesus Christ. Once she get home, I can't stand y'all, hate y'all, fuck y'all. I mean, I'm like, what the hell?
Well, Knowledge, man, you're a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
Hey, man, we ain't gonna flip-flop on you, baby. We got Sean from Colorado on the line. What up, Big Sean?
What up, Sean?
Hey, what's going on, Sway? Have to be and all everybody else. How y'all doing?
I'm doing
good.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. My ex-wife, every time we was out in public, she was all proper talking, talking like the white folks. But as soon as we get home, fuck you, motherfucker, you ain't shit, and this, ghetto as can be.
Yeah, we all kind of do that, though.
It's called bilingual. Yeah.
Sean kind of laughed at that. Man, I used to listen to my mother call in if she didn't go to work that day, and the voice she used to use, the call the work voice, I mean, hi, this is and it used to irk me every time I heard, like, who are you? And why you can't be this nice when you're off the phone? I'm joking, my mom. I love you. I love you. She's a beautiful woman. Ari in Pittsburgh, what is your thoughts on this?
You know what, Sway? I hear what you're saying and everything. First of all, I'm sorry. How are you today?
Hey,
girl.
Doing okay.
How are you guys? But you know what? I hear what you're saying. I understand about the last couple of callers. But sometimes I feel like it's necessary and more mature to kind of put on a poker face, so that, you're not causing drama everywhere. For instance, I work in retail, so, I have customers come in from my community that I may not necessarily like or that I didn't get along with in school or whatever. And, we're not really cool, but I have to be willing to help them, because that's my job.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm not going to, speak to you if I see you out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes total sense. You're being professional.
Yeah,
but
and I feel like I'm not going to let somebody I don't like mess up my money.
That's different to me, though. But when you saw him when you got out, you don't speak to him.
Right, because there's really nothing to say. I helped you whenever you needed help when you were in my store. You know, you're not in my store. There's nothing for us to speak on.
Yeah, I like that. That's right. She's staying consistent to who she is.
Yeah.
I don't think you're being fake.
Yeah.
I think that might be a little different. But I appreciate your call. You're a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
All right, you have a good day. Up next, we got more Celebrity Wire.
Yep, and I have found out the reason why Lady Gaga fired her manager.
Shade 4-5. Yeah, 30 minutes into the hour. More Celebrity Wire stories.
What was that?
More Celebrity Wire stories.
Yes, this one has to do with Lady Gaga, and there's been a lot of talk about her because people are wondering if she's still going to be able to remain hot in 2013, if her momentum is going to dwindle, because, Art Pop, even though it sold 258,000 records, was this huge. Back when she had her last album, Born This Way, that sold 1.1 million. So you see the big difference, and now it's being reported that that's actually why she had to move from from her ex-manager, Troy Carter, because she refused to add more poppy, radio-friendly songs to her album. So he was like, I don't really want to rock with you if you're not going to bring us the big bucks.
How many did she sell the first week?
The first first week was 258,000.
Yeah, man. That's that in normal terms that would be good.
Yeah.
But this is her third album, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got to take a few steps back to get a few steps forward because she might have been becoming locked in a box of what people expect from her musically.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't heard the album yet. I got to listen to it in its entirety. I heard a few songs. Maybe she's trying to expand herself the same way Common did when he did Electric Circus.
Mm-hmm.
And people laughed at him. What is this? But it allowed him to open up to do his best album to date, best-selling album, B. And he followed up with that. When Kanye did 808s and Heartbreaks,
right?
People were like, what the hell is he? What is this? And then Dark Twisted Fantasy and these other things came out after that.
Yeah.
And now he is who he, maybe, in order to prolong or sustain your success, sometimes you got to, Tiger Woods used to piss me off when he used to take a whole season to change his swing, to perfect the same swing that brought him to his championships, that brought him to victory. We didn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was something he knew I got to switch up, and I'm basically practicing in front of y'all, so when I get it down packed, I'll be back on top.
Got it.
Difference is he didn't practice his game, and he got caught up with all them bitches, and
Them
then the whole
hoes.
shit went down. That's another story.
Right,
but,
okay.
But in terms of Gaga, maybe this is good, to kind of take that heat off, and get back into, I got to listen to the time. I know I saw R. Kelly dry banging her on Saturday Night Live to their songs.
I was going to say she switched up from what she was doing and is going in the direction of R. Kelly on, doing the thing they did on Saturday Night Live.
She got too short on the album.
Right.
You know what I mean? R. Kelly's on the album, and she's doing things that you wouldn't expect a pop artist to necessarily do. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it works out.
Me too. I'm a Lady Gaga fan.
You are.
I like Gaga.
She kissed you.
Yeah,
Twice.
Boom. All right, as we do about this time, we got Missy Suicide coming up later in the day. Buckshot from Black Moon will be here as well with the A&R Room. It's the one, the only DJ.
I like how you go into thought, Sway.
Let's just put it this way. If he did that same show in 1998,
okay,
it would probably be unaccepted in the rap circles.
Unaccepted. Okay.
And the fact that his foresight, he's innovative enough to, when you have your moment, when you have your time,
mm-hmm.
you truly do have to captivate it.
Yeah.
And you got to own it.
Momentum.
You got to push it to the limit.
Mm-hmm.
Push it to the limit. Pac once told me, man, you only get so many times. You got to make sure you do the most with these moments, do the most with the time. What kind of impact you want to make when you walk away from this? See, some people in this game for personal gain. We all want to make a livelihood and be able to buy our new sneakers and $300 or $400 belts or whatever people spend. They brag about them Bugattis, whatever you call that shit.
That's a car.
Yeah, and talk about that's good. That's good, but is that all you want to do? And that ain't nothing new to that, right?
No.
So I think people should see it because it's going to broaden your perspective on how you can perform on stage.
Right.
Reef, you got to admit, Reef the Street.
I was there.
It's different from seeing a rapper walk back and forth grabbing his dick.
Agreed, but I'm trying to be diplomatic.
Were you opposed to the white Jesus?
I mean, I was opposed to, first of all, him wearing like a mask the entire time, looking like a bedazzled Iron Man at one point, and then looking like Venom.
Sway, you failed to mention that. Was it a mask the entire
time? The entire time.
No, he took the mask off when Jesus came on.
Oh, he spoke to Jesus face to face.
And chased it, and he kept the mask off towards the end of the show.
I mean,
you got up and left early.
I did. I couldn't take it.
Just so you didn't see that. I'm thinking, I didn't even know he got up and left early. I just assumed he did. But that's for this particular tour. That's for this show. I mean, that's how
I get it. You know what? It's a you know, if you really love the Yeezus album and you're really into it, then you'll be into the show more so than if you're waiting for the kid with the Louis Vuitton backpack and the rugby shirt to come on out there. But it's not going to happen.
Then I'm confused, Sway. So what does the mask have to do with Yeezus tour? What is the mask significant?
The mask is
symbolic of.
I don't know. It's like some couture. Oh, he's an artistic genius, and I'm just like, yo, he's got a mask on. What's wrong with him?
Yeah, but he's brave enough to attempt it. Love it or hate it.
Gets people talking.
I mean, how many times
it's a conversation piece for
and
sure.
I've seen Kanye's face for 12 years. It's interesting to see it with a mask on. It's different.
He looked like Venom.
Can I say my theory on the mask? I feel like throughout.
Are you asking us?
This is my theory on the mask. I feel like throughout his years in the music industry, he was probably wearing a lot of masks and going through like internal and external identity crises. And then when did the mask come off? When he found Jesus.
We just said that when you were late coming back in the room.
Well, then we're on the same page.
We're on the same page. SCG, man.
Is it the ladies' mask?
It's an interesting mask, but you know, I'm not gonna like everything or dislike everything an artist does, but I can appreciate one that's trying to push the perimeters of somebody's inspired by that. I sat next to a kid, was like, man, these
the kids were going crazy.
They loved it. So wait till that next generation.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till that next generation come up with they go. Hip hop, let's not front rap in general has not fucking evolved in years. I mean, we do the same kind of songs.
Right.
With the same song structure and we talk about the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
At least he's, in my opinion, trying to push it forward. Heather, that's just me, man. I'm tired.
Can I get you a mask for Christmas, Sway?
You can get me a mask. I already keep them in my bedroom because I do a lot of identity things. We got Straight Up No Chaser coming up.
Yeah, speaking of Christmas and Thanksgiving, I got a holiday story that's going to have the citizens on fire.
It's Vic Mensa.
Is life fucking with you?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I need a drink.
Need someone to talk to?
You're a liar and you're a cheat.
Well, celebrity bartender and reality show pioneer Heather B. is here to serve it.
Straight up, no chaser.
All right, 15 minutes into the hour. Look, turn the music down for a second. If you have problems in your life, you have problems with your wife, you have problems with your husband, you got problems with your family. If you have problems with your friends, if you have problems with your neighbors, if you have problems at your job, if you have problems with your girlfriend and your girl, if you have problems with your boyfriend and your guy, if you have problems with your pet, it doesn't matter.
Meow.
Heather B can solve them. Think about it. You never know. Sometimes your back is against the door. You need some external influences to help you get through a moment. We're all family here, Sway in the Morning. That's why we call it the citizens. You guys run the government. Unlike how we practice government in the United States, the government runs the people. Even though it's supposed to be for the people, by the people. But you guys run Sway in the Morning. You got issues? Maybe your friends can help us out or help you out. Email us at swayinthemorning@gmail.com and put Straight Up No Chaser or just put Heather B in the subject line. Put your information. Email us the story. What's the dilemma? And Heather B can help solve it. Or do it now. swayinthemorning@gmail.com. Try it out. You never know.
Well, that's what Helen knows. That's exactly what she did, Sway. She emailed me. And man, oh man, my eyes just lit up like a Christmas tree. She's telling me this story about Thanksgiving. You know it's Thursday, and she says she's absolutely fed up with her husband's family.
Oh.
She said nobody brings anything, and if they do, she said the family of 5 will come, and they'll bring 2 bottles of soda.
Oh, man.
She said, and then his cousins and aunts will come, and it's like 10 of them, and they'll bring 5 pieces of chicken from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Wow.
She said they take stuff back that if she didn't open the soda that's unopened, they take it back. They ask, can they bring it back home? And they take home the food that she made with Tupperware and foil pans. And she said it gets worse. She has to turn around and do this again for Christmas.
Oh, man.
with no help, and she says she's tired of it. Her dilemma is she doesn't want to go on with Christmas. She says she'll do Thanksgiving because she's already committed and has all these people coming over to her house, but she wants to bail out on Christmas. She can't do this anymore. She's not getting any help.
The holidays are just so confusing to me. You know, at one end, it's supposed to bring family together.
Yeah.
But on the other end, family typically fights. On one end, everybody's supposed to contribute.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
on the other end, people are just taking.
Taking.
On one end, you're supposed to help, and on the other end, you're just making matters worse.
Making it worse.
Holidays are the biggest excuse for family members to become freeloaders and moochers. Moochers.
That's the word.
And they don't even think about it because you get a pass because we all fake smiling because it's the holiday season.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to be cool and loving during the holiday season. The hypocritical part is that shit should be happening throughout the whole year.
Right.
Helen's on the line. Helen.
Hey, good morning. How you guys doing?
Hey, man, I can understand what I empathize with you. I see it happen all the time at family events.
Yeah.
You know, and then you got family members that you really don't communicate with, and you about to bring them in your house, right?
Wait, let me tell you, you just don't know how bad it is.
Give me an example.
Like you said, Thanksgiving, the holidays in general, should be a time when family members get together, you come, you enjoy each other, you know, laugh, you drink, you eat. I always have Thanksgiving at my house. That's not a problem. I enjoy the people coming over. Generally, we have roughly 20 to 25 people over for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
The problem comes in with my husband's mooching-ass relative.
Is he there? Is that why you're whispering?
No.
Oh, okay. I think I'm whispering. I thought he was right there.
No, he know they have some moochers, too.
Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, okay.
They always come, but not with their immediate family. You know, you always have that friend that doesn't have any place to go, or a coworker who doesn't have family. So, you know, listen, I don't mind feeding people. But my sister-in-law has to be the cheapest person on this planet.
Ooh.
She is the one who offers to help out, and she's a pretty good cook. She said, oh, can I bring something? I said, sure. You can bring fried chicken. Tell me why she came to my house with 7 people with a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, man.
Not even no damn size, just the chicken.
Just not no corn on the cob? None of that nasty-ass coleslaw? None of that?
Just meat.
I said, you know, I don't believe it. Then they come. They have their feet under the table before grace is even said. They start eating. That's a no-no. You don't do that.
You can't do that on Thanksgiving?
On Thanksgiving of all times.
You know, it's interesting. It's the sister-in-law because the in-laws sometimes make the person who marry into the family always feel like you slightly owe them something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
like
you know, we have the right. You married my brother or whatever the case may be, and like you owe him something. Here's my. So it's the dilemma because I have a suggestion. If she's, it sounds like you're thinking about not doing this anymore.
Yeah. Christmas. She wants to cancel Christmas, which is a month away. I say just to keep the peace in the family. I'm a sucker for holidays and family sway. You know that. I just think Helen should go through with at least Christmas, and her New Year's resolution should be no more. She has to tell her husband that the tradition is over. I can't do this anymore. But I think she should go on and do the Christmas dinner as well. But I'm a sucker for the holidays.
I think this would be a great opportunity to change the way things are being done. And after Thanksgiving, call a family meeting, do it on an email, start commuting with everybody, get everybody's email address and say, hey, gang, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do the Christmas party, but we're definitely down to help out and do our part. What do you suggest?
Ooh.
Right.
And cancel Christmas?
Yes, I think so, Heather.
It ain't going to, if they're about it.
This time.
But it won't cancel Christmas if they really want to do a family function. Somebody's going to take the reign, and then you assign different people different things to do on email, make them accountable. So-and-so, sister-in-law, can you bring this amount of chicken? Yes.
Her husband likes it, the tradition, though, Sway. He likes it at his house.
Is he cooking?
Well, man, no,
okay.
help.
We're going to find out, what do you think she should do? 888-742-3345. Citizens, Helen needs your help. Call us, 21 minutes into the hour. Let's play some soul food.
Now, more.
No chaser.
With Heather B. on Shade 45. Sway in the morning.
Yeah, 26 minutes to the hour. We do this every Monday. Listen, if you have issues, bring it to the forefront. Email us at swayinthemorning@gmail.com. Family, work-related, friends-related, just internal issues. What should you do? Maybe you got schizophrenia. You don't know how to deal with whatever. Just hit us up. Tell us a story. Leave your information. We'll get back at you. Today, we're talking to Helen.
Yeah, we're talking to Helen, and she did just that. She emailed me about the holiday sway. She said her and her husband usually have Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner at their homes, but she says she's tired of it. She has no help. People only bring a couple of bottles of soda. If they don't open them, they bring them back. She said she wants to just cancel this Christmas dinner that's coming up after Thanksgiving. I say, just wait until after Christmas and cancel it. Don't disrupt the holidays. I think keep the husband happy as well.
Helen.
Yes.
I say cancel that mug. Cancel Christmas and then get everybody on that email or even tell them there at Thanksgiving, hey, gang, after everybody eat and they sitting fat with the cake in their belly. Hey, just a thought here, ladies and everybody, we're going to cancel the Christmas dinner. I'm not going to be able to pull it off, but I definitely want to help out. Participate. We'll be able to bring some food, and let's get prepared for that and get an email going. Who's going to do what? You know what I mean? And somebody has to take over the reign. That's what I say. But you know what? Let's go to the citizenship and see what they say. You should do. We got Mike from Cali. Mike, what do you think?
Mike.
Big Mike is here.
What up, Mike?
What up?
Mike, what should she do, bro?
It sounds like she ain't taking the issue up with her husband. Like, it's his family, you feel me? And he probably like to give on the holidays, like to give, you know what I'm saying, his family in need. Who knows? Like, I don't know if she bringing everything to the table as far as financially, but he probably likes to just give on the holidays, man.
Yeah, but
seems like he ain't got no problem with it.
So she should take it up with him. And then what would be, they still got to come up with a solution because she don't want to do it.
I say no to go plates, and that's it.
No to go plates. That'll really cause a fight.
No paper bags. No walking out with the paper bags. We got Julia from Rhode Island on the line. Julia.
Hey, Julia.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning, Julia.
Before I agree with either side, I just want to say that introduction you gave Heather B was amazing, and I just wish that you were giving it to me because I am an aspiring life coach.
Oh,
now,
wow.
Thank you.
So I agree with Sway. You know, I believe in having that New Year's resolution, and I think, Heather's saying to go ahead and go with Christmas either way. But sometimes a New Year's resolution, you just can't wait for the new year to start something new. You have to, put your foot down and stop and talk to your husband. It's a partnership. Talk to your husband. Let him know what's going on, and he needs to agree with you because you're doing all the work.
Good point. And listen, you're well on your way. You sound like a great life coach already, Julia.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Helen, what do you think about Julia's advice?
That's very good advice, actually.
Yeah.
I do agree with that.
Is all.
Yeah. And at the same time, Sway, I like your suggestion as well.
Okay, well, you got to pay me for my advice, but Julia might. No, I'm joking.
Oh, gosh.
But Julia, if people want to reach out, if you're looking for a life coach, test Julia out. How can they reach you, Julia?
Well, I currently do quotes on Instagram, which is Gutsy with a Z27, so it's GUTZY27. And I'm currently working on my blog. I haven't been consistent with it because I have 3 kids, so I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Okay.
And that is magnetizing with a Z. Life.blogspot.com.
Okay, let me give you some advice.
I appreciate you giving me this.
Absolutely, but let me give you some advice, Julia.
Yes, please.
Change everything to one name, Gutsy27 or whatever it's going to be because it's going to confuse people. You want to give people one central location where they can find you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
What's wrong with Julia 27?
Yeah, you should go Julia 27, actually. Change it all. Yeah, go Julia 27.
I'm changing it, and I'm tagging all of you.
All right, please do, okay? And
thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Tyson in Baltimore, real quick, what should she do?
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Tyson.
She should have Christmas, but just for a potluck. Make everybody bring something. You don't bring nothing, you don't eat.
Ooh,
just bring a potluck. Just have a potluck. Everybody responsible for bringing something in. You don't take nothing out if you don't bring nothing.
All right, there it is. Let's get a drum roll real quick, all right? So, thank you to her for all the advice. We'll take more of your advice. We'll play it back at 888-742-3345. Helen, what are you going to do in the case of the mooching family members?
I'm going to speak with my husband
and do Thanksgiving. But I honestly think that I'm going to opt out of Christmas.
Opt out of Christmas. There it is. Helen, good luck to you. And trust me, man, you're doing yourself a favor. Sometimes you got to look out for self. All right? And then let us know how it turns out, okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Heather.
Okay, you're welcome, Helen. Thank you.
Enjoy your holiday, guys.
You too.
You too. 32 minutes into the hour. Up next, there's a movement, the Suicide Girls, that's going on. These girls do burlesque on camera, and they do it around the world. And you can check them out on what is it? HBO has a Suicide Girls special that I've watched maybe 4 times. And we what
lies?
Well, we have. What do you mean lies?
More than 4.
Okay, 18. Missy Suicide is next.
Yes.
If you're into burlesque and you wanna be into it and try to understand it, if you've seen the Suicide Girls, call us 888-742-3345.
This what they've been waiting for?
Yep. 39 minutes into the hour. You know, Heather B.
Okay.
You know, as a kid, I often don't share this part of my childhood.
Oh, brother.
We always talk about the extracurricular activities my mother, that beautiful woman, put us in, made us a part of, so the streets of Oakland didn't totally devour her children and send us into a life of crime, blackness, violence, and murder.
Mm-hmm.
So she made us run track to burn off all that energy.
And to run from the criminals.
Well, they were in the family, so we didn't have to run far. I'm joking. So she also inspired us to follow our passions.
Yeah.
My sister has now become one of the most sought after dance teachers in the world. People fly her everywhere. Africa, Europe. She's been to Cuba, South America, Hawaii. They pay top dollar to get Regina Lynn Calloway to come out.
She's beautiful too.
Beautiful woman. And she teaches Afro-Brazilian dance. She teaches salsa. She teaches percussion. And this has a point.
Okay.
When we were a kid, it was important to my sister to have my brother and I participate in dance classes, which is why when the mics are off and I'm dancing in the room, it's part of the reason why I have so much rhythm, Heather.
That's it.
In my pelvic thrust. Impeccable. It's impeccable.
Goodness.
One to be admired. But I got in tune with my body, and motion and rhythm, which ended up helping me in track and athletics.
Yeah.
And even how I communicate with people. And, when you're having that verbal joust that happens when you're in the business world of profession. So I'm always enamored by people who are in tune and proud of their bodies and people who know how to move it well, in sync with rhythm or whatever energy or harmony. And I came across this movement, I call it, called the Suicide Girls. And they dance in a very special way. They're very proud of their bodies. These are women who look really empowered by who they are.
Okay.
When you watch it. And yeah, they get naked. But it's not just about that makes it, appealing and attractive. It's, it's the confidence, it's the performance. And you can feel that it's a lot of layers of meaning behind what it is that they do. Now, I might be putting a whole lot on it. I'm not sure, but if you go to Showtime, you can watch some of the docs that they've done. They've done 6 to date. They've done world tours. They've been around, established since 2001. They've opened up for Courtney Love. They've opened up for Guns N' Roses. They've done a lot of different things. The brand is strong. A lot of beautiful people who are involved with it. It's a beautiful presentation. I say this to explain why I want to have this woman here. She's the founder of the Suicide Girls, and I just kind of want to get to. I don't know a whole lot about it, but we can ask her anything and figure it out. Welcome to the show, Missy Suicide, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Missy.
Hello. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Absolutely. Now,
that was probably the best intro I've ever gotten.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, man. You want to take that? I'll send it to you. I dare you put it in your next documentary. I dare you.
Do it. All right.
Okay. You free of charge. I wouldn't charge you nothing for that. Take that. Just give me my credit and shout out the show. I'm joking. Suicide Girls, how did you come up with this concept? And can you explain to the audience what it is?
Well, Suicide Girls started in the summer of 2001, and it was kind of a different time frame. Like, the only girls that were really celebrated as being beautiful were, either Kate Moss, like super thin supermodels, or like Pamela Anderson, like silicone enhanced, both blonde. Like, that was the range of beauty, really.
Silicone enhanced. I heard that. Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
But I thought that the girls that I knew were the most beautiful girls in the world. Girls with piercings and tattoos, and like girls with attitude and girls with confidence. And so I started taking pinup style photos of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that they had so much to say and so much to share with the world, that I didn't just want to put them like in a book or on the wall or whatever. And so I created a website where they could share their thoughts and feelings. It was a social network back before MySpace or Friendster or Facebook or anything like that, where the girls could keep online journals, blogs, and update like with their pinup photos, and it's a membership based website as well. So the members could also post their blogs, and it really became a community, a place where people could come together and share their lives.
Share their lives, the story.
Okay, so why suicide then? What's that part of the name?
Yeah. It's girls who commit social suicide by choosing to live life their own way. It was
that's deep.
That's game right there.
It's from a Chuck Palahniuk book. He wrote Fight Club, and in his book Survivor, he was describing the girls that hang out in Pioneer Square in Portland. And so it was a term that kind of struck me as fitting.
Suicide girls, and it drew it caused a lot of attention too by the word suicide in itself.
Right. Yeah. And even though I really like the meaning behind everything, but like Sway was saying, you guys still get naked at the end of the day. So how did your family deal with that?
I mean, my family, at first they were like, this seems a little weird, but after a while they started to really embrace it. I mean, so my grandmother was raised very like Republican and like very conservative, and she was not at all excited about the fact that I was taking naked pictures of girls, and that or that like I had tattoos or piercings, or she just didn't understand any of it. And then after our first book came out, she was looking through it and she was like, "Oh, this is beautiful. That you've done really beautiful, tasteful, classy job with this." And then she was like, "Well, your tattoos, they do really enhance your body." She was like, if I had ever gotten a tattoo, I would have gotten a butterfly. And I was like, "Grammy, you're 75 years old." It was just before her 75th birthday. I'm like, who do you have to impress? It's your body. You should be able to do with it what you like. It's, you should be able to enhance it. So she and I went out and got matching tattoos.
Your grandmother's a suicide girl?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well, I want to open up the phone lines. If you're familiar with the Suicide Girls, or if this appeals to you and you want to become a suicide girl, call us up, 888-742-3345. Here's the Weekend Whiz, right? All right, Sway in the Morning, Shade 45. Yeah, Missy Suicide is here from the Suicide Girls, which is a collective of women from interesting places in our society that aren't typically celebrated when you think of the mainstream platforms like Hollywood or the film industry, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Who are everyday average women who have something unique about them. Suicide girls are. They may have tattoos, or they may have nose piercings. They might have clit piercings, whatever. They may have it. And we have Missy Suicide, who is here with us today. They've done tours. Burlesque. What is burlesque, by the way? I mean, I've seen it, but what really is? Where did that word come from? Is that a French word?
I think I don't know. I think it's probably French, but it's really like a sexy, sort of seductive, teasing dance.
Yeah. And everyday average women can do this, right? There seems to be, I think we watch it a lot of times. Men at first, we watch it, from a sexual place. Is that okay? Is that allowed for us to like fantasize about these girls who are dancing? Is that the...
Yeah, I mean, it's sexy. It's supposed to be sexy. It's supposed to be teasing, sort of sexy, get you in the mood. But it's, you know, it's not objectifying.
Yeah.
You know, it's empowering. Like the girl she's in control of how she's presenting her sexiness.
So your 75-year-old grandmother, who you revealed to us, got a tattoo at 75. First of all, how did she endure the pain?
I asked her if she wanted to go first or if she wanted me to go first so she could watch. She was like, "Sweetie, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to go first because I just took a Valium."
Damn,
Ooh.
she does drugs too. Wow. The grandma's a raver. Would your grandma strip down naked and could she be a suicide girl in front of the camera?
Wow, Grammy. I don't know. She got the tattoo 8 years ago, so now she's
83?
83, yeah. So
God bless her. It was never too late.
Never.
It's her body.
It's true. It is her body.
Who she has to impress. It's her body.
She could, you know, like she could definitely take some sexy pinup pictures. Confidence. You know, it's kind of an analogy for the suicide girls. Like, who do you have to impress? Like, you have to live your life the way that you want to.
Older women are sexy. I don't know why people don't want to see them naked.
Wow. So how does that help you with Missy? How does that help you then with your personal? Because he's always just in my business. Sway wants to know more about me. I don't tell him much. He wants to know more. But tell me, how does that affect your personal life, like dating guys or girl? I don't know. What's your sexual preference?
I'm married.
Oh, so your husband doesn't care?
No. No, I mean, like it's your body and you're beautiful and you're celebrating yourself as being confident and you know it's empowering. It's, you know, you're projecting the sexiest version of yourself.
Okay.
And it gives you confidence, you know, like you're
Yeah, but he doesn't get jealous that hundreds of thousands of men are
Right.
you know, like are pleasuring themselves to his woman, like dancing. He never said nothing.
I'm not one of the dancers.
Okay.
But
all right. So you're smart.
The brain. She's the brain behind it.
Okay.
But he never asked for a threesome, thinking about the hundreds of thousands of women that get naked and you take photos of.
No.
Got a husband.
He's losing.
That's a good man she got.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Missy? And so now your next, how many tours do you do a year?
This is the first tour that we've done in 6 years. We took a little hiatus, and so this is our North American tour, and we're going to be in Australia in March, and we're hoping to do more international stuff over the spring.
When you come back to New York with the girls and you hold that audition, I'm just saying, I think I'm qualified enough to be one of the judges of who you. You know, when you want my opinion in this, right?
Hey, you know, we're thinking about doing a reality show. Maybe you can be a judge.
I could be something, right? Because it's not suicide, guys. It's kind of discriminatory.
What makes you qualified, though, Sway?
His intro game.
Did you hear that intro I gave her?
Oh, okay.
I've been watching this for years, Heather.
Okay, all right.
I know what it is.
His sister's a dancer.
Yeah.
My sister's a dancer.
That's right.
But what about if your sister wanted to be a suicide girl, Sway? Would you let her?
First of all, it's my older sister, so it ain't about...
Ain't no wins.
She's done things I wouldn't have let her do in the past, and I had no say-so in it. But thank you, Missy, for coming. How can people reach you if they want to find out more? You got the site?
Yeah, suicidegirls.com. It's where the community lives and where you can find all the pictures of the beautiful girls. And, you know, you can check us out on Facebook or on Instagram or whatnot as well.
Suicidegirls.com. Check it out. Missy, thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
I'll be watching it again tonight on Showtime. Showtime on demand. 56 minutes into the hour. Up next, we got a living legend. Buckshot from Black Moon is going to join us for the A&R Room. Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5.
Information we could use, you know. Industry rule number 4008. First of all, who's your A&R?
Sway in the morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes into the hour, they are here. They are here, the upper echelon of A&R consultants, music lovers, culture enthusiasts, and straight-up ballers in the game. Welcome to the Oh, look at that. Buckshot from Black Moon just walked in, too. Oh, wow.
Who got the props?
what up, loved one? How you doing, man?
Buckshot.
Damn, man, you should have heard them telling me I should cancel you, dude. I said you my best friend. All right, man, go ahead and jump on the mic, man. Join us, brother. Get that guy a mic. Get that guy a mic. Enter the stage over there. Right here we go, man. Buckshot is here, man. What up, brother? How you been?
I've been good, big brother. Rich, what's up? You ain't got to kick me out like that,
Never. Never. I would have came out with you.
All right. Yeah, Rich was campaigning it, Buck. He was like, you know what, Sway, man? Y'all counsel bigger artists, man. And then, that was messed up, man. That dude's a legend, Rich. Why you do that? All right, anyway, Buck is here. Buckshot, how you been, man?
I've been good, man. I'm all over the place.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the man with 10 fingers.
Yes.
But 20 arms.
Uh-huh.
So I'm doing my thing.
One of the things Buck was hitting me about that you were really excited about, and I'm excited for you, is the sneaker that you're doing, right?
Oh, man. Yes, sir,
Talk
man.
about that, man.
I'm with my man, Danny Shaw.
What's up, Danny?
Big Danny Shaw.
Oh, it's a sneaker right here. Oh,
yes,
okay.
sir. The legendary Danny Shaw.
Ooh.
So, you know what I'm saying? What's up, world? What's up, everybody out there in the world? Everybody on the Facebook, all my Facebook peoples. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, got the sneakers called the Triple Threat.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? We've been working on it for a little minute, man. Been putting a lot of work into this game. It's like getting a T-shirt line is like $60, and the shoe line is like 600 racks.
Wow, wow, man, 600 racks.
My bad. All right, my bad.
You know what? It's interesting you bring this up because I went to this Yeezus tour last night, and Kanye, rightfully so, was pointing out the fact that these corporations pretty much have so much power over what we do creatively. Yeah. And they typically emulate what we do and make profit off of it. Sometimes they have us, they'll affiliate us to their brand to blow their brand up and then drop us off. And the whole time he was saying that, because he was saying that he did the Louis Vuitton what he did, the sneaker or something like that. And he did something with Marc Jacobs and then Marc Jacobs kind of cut him off. And he kept saying, man, just give me a shot, right? And, and same thing happened with Lenny Kravitz and happened with Pharrell and these guys. And the whole time he was saying this, I was thinking, why you go to them anyway? Why don't you just do it yourself?
Yeah.
And here you are, Buckshot from Black Moon. You're doing it yourself.
I'm always the one taking the sacrifice for the game. If you think about it, I did that with the label stuff.
Yeah, with the independent
labels. Nobody wanted to. Yeah, nobody wanted to. I mean, people had movements. They had the ideas to actually do it, and some people had their own imprint.
Yeah,
but that's not really like a label. That's not actually being in charge of all the little functions and everything else. So yeah, we did that, and the same thing with the sneakers. Like, if you look around, you got every artist got hats, T-shirts, jackets, pants, sweaters, all the stuff that they'll let you have.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the big, super, super crazy stuff, like actual footwear, that's where that's where we draw the line at, baby.
Yeah.
Because now you're going too far. So now when people like, myself, I sit back and I say, nobody's really ready to take on the beast like that. That's my thing. I'm not afraid of it. And on top of that, I really got inspired by it because, true to say, a lot of people was getting shot in the hood over sneakers. Like, I'm just looking at the footwear game, and I'm like, it's the same old monster that's controlling the machine. It's the same old. So everybody getting shot, kids getting stabbed, all types of stuff going on over sneakers. So what we did is I put my all of my energy into my partner, Danny. Danny Shaw is actually the brother who brought me into the game. You know what I'm saying? Danny Shaw, it has a long response, a long list, a long history. You know what I'm saying? But he linked up with he's actually the manufacturer. So yeah, that is the difference between having a label imprint.
That's
and
like being a distributor almost, right?
That's actually what we are.
Yeah.
Quiet as kept. I won't get into the names that we do manufacture for some of the brands that we do because that's irrelevant. The thing was we kept working with other brands and we said, you know what? Now it's time to do our own. And then we took it to that level.
The Triple Threat. What's the price point?
The Triple Threat, the price point is probably going to be around $75. Maybe somewhere around that price point, probably a little lower.
Probably a little lower.
Yeah, on sale.
And
because again, we put a lot of construction into the shoe. This is not a hoodie with a piece of a rubber on the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a real shoe that performs, And we got a lot of kids all over the high schools that's feeling it. So that's one of the good things about the shoe is that nobody has given us a thumbs down, really.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have Tracy G take a photo of 4 different versions of this shoe, the Triple Threat. I'm going to post it on my Instagram, and everybody in the room is going to do the same thing and post it on their Instagram. And then when you see this, you repost it and spread the word. We got our own sneaker brand coming out of the hood now. It's called Triple Threat.
Yeah.
And it looks great.
Oh,
it
you
looks
see, thank you very
man.
much.
Hold up, man.
See, and some of you guys know, like, y'all know basketball. So, truthfully and honestly, if I had an ankle breaker, y'all would be the first ones to tell me, like, Buck, this is an ankle breaker. This ain't going nowhere. But a lot of the kids, the young high school kids performed in it. And I'm not going to lie, I do have to say this. It was one of the hardest, what I call battles, but we took it down, y'all. Make sure January 26th, that's the release date of the sneaker. We are in Dr. J's. You know what I'm saying?
January 26th.
January 26th.
We're going to take this.
I'm an 11 and a half, by the way.
And then
no problem.
I'm 11. Come back. So, Buck, check this out. Did you bring some new music with you? We doing A&R room.
I got some music available. I got some music available.
Okay, man. Well,
how about this? I came in Kenyatta Shabazz Blake mode, but I'm ready to blast off in Buckshot mode.
Don't worry about it. Be Kenyatta, whoever you just said. All right. We're going to play this Don't Front song. Ooh. Eminem.
Oh,
yeah,
word.
Versa.
Shout out to my boy M. Yo,
okay.
M, I love you, baby.
All right,
work,
the remake for the Call of Duty soundtrack. Here it is, yo. Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5. Don't Front. That's the Eminem remix. Don't front. I know, I got you open. My
Don't
man.
front.
Man, Buckshot
Never
is
forget
here.
that I'm the one you thought would make it. I used to make money. Now I just take it.
Oh, we was like, keep going. Keep flowing. Keep flowing. We will be celebrating the 20th anniversary of Enter the Stage, right?
Wow. Yeah, you should give thanks, man. Big up, Shy.
20 years ago, Shaheem Reed was just like, man, it's a travesty that people aren't celebrating, don't know like they need to know. But a lot of people are celebrating it, though. But
the ones that don't, are the ones that get a chance to hear it now, I guess. You know?
That's what's up. That song we just played, Don't Front, Eminem remade that song. You guys remixed it.
Yeah.
And what was it like? What did M say to you, man? What was his words to you when y'all first saw each other?
M called me on a Thursday, and I went out there the next day, because when he called me the Thursday, I was like, all right, cool. When you want to do it? He was like, tomorrow.
Wow, damn. That's him, man.
Yeah, I took back. I said, what? Tomorrow. So I flew out the next day, literally 12 o'clock. We got up there, got to the studio, and we just started vibing and just wilding out. You know what I'm saying?
See, I know M is a hip-hop enthusiast and historian. Him and I talked about this song. I'll tell you what he said afterwards. But I also know, I'm sure he asked you questions like about just Black Moon, Duck Down. Just what did he ask you?
I mean, surprisingly, we was talking about probably, a lot of other crazy stuff like video games and all types of other stuff, believe it or not.
Video games? Yeah,
he got a room. He got a studio. And in his studio, he has all the video games that came out back in the 80s. And some of them was something like my favorite, like Donkey Kong and all that stuff. But anyway, he didn't really get into that. But what we did get into was how a lot of people didn't know that he was going to sign. Because I didn't know that he wrote that lyric in the rhyme. When he played it for me, my child was like, what the? You know what I'm saying? Because
he could finish your thought that he was going to sign.
That he was going to sign the Duck Down.
Your label.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't know that. So, on the record, he gave a shout out to Drew Ha and gave a shout out to myself and said before he signed with the Doc, he was supposed to sign with Duck Down. So that was a big, big, big respect for me because, again, I respect M as an artist and as an MC, you know what I'm saying, and as an entrepreneur. Think about it. Shade 4-5. This is the mind of any person that's creative has the mind of a businessman in that sense that's really going for it. So I respect people like Eminem, you know what I'm saying, Dre, you know what I'm saying, all the people that make big business moves but still keep their creative light. I have a lot of respect for that because that's.
And you got to think his manager and attorney Paul Rosenberg too's been by his side since day one.
Yeah, big up Paul, big up Drew Ha, been by my side from day one. Me again, you know what I'm saying? Real, recognized real.
I got my King Tech, man. Same thing, right?
There you go.
All right. Let me ask you this, man. I'm sure nobody's ever heard this question in regards to Eminem. And I might be stepping over boundaries, so if I'm not working here tomorrow, you guys know what it is. Did Eminem offer you food when you were at his house?
I don't recall. So what?
That's an interesting.
You know what? I don't recall. I don't think so. Is that like like the thing or something? Because we actually nah.
Did he offer you water?
Yo, Em, wait a minute. You didn't. Yo, Em, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, wait, you didn't offer me water. Oh, wait a minute. Bro, I had to step outside and drink some water, man.
Yeah, I gotta talk to him about that.
Yo,
man.
Em, man, wait a minute.
When I come over to the slumber party, I want some water at least. You know? All right, Buckshot is here, man. You know him from Black Moon. Hey, man, we got a couple phone calls, man. I just want to take them real quick before we get into the A&R room. All right, hey, Bo, what up? Bo's in Nebraska. Go ahead, man.
Sway, King Tech. Hey, Sway, Heather B, everybody over there, what's up? Buckshot.
Yeah.
20 years, man. I remember I was in Boston. Everybody had that shit rolling. Emory College, they had that shit rolling, right? But New York Undercover, man, they had the episode, and they played the remix to Buck 'Em Down. And they were shooting guns at something. I can't remember what the exactly part was, but it was like Buck 'Em Down, Buck 'Em Down. And you know how New York Undercover used to play the crime, and they have the music going with them.
I remember that.
Did you get the star in that episode?
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Did you get money from that or what? Or did you star in it?
Nah, I didn't star in it, but you know we always get the publisher, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm going to let this rock a little bit. We coming back with the A&R room. Buck 'em down. My man Buckshot here, Sway in the morning.
Yeah.
Buck 'em down. Buck 'em down. Bam, bam.
See, I forget you can curse. I'm my mind is psychosis out. I keep forgetting you can curse on radio.
Nah, you can't curse on radio. You can only curse on Shade 405.
There you go. Blah,
you know,
blah, blah.
I said that like I'm celebrating it. You know what I mean? When necessary. How's that? Tyrese, what up, man? Is it Tyrese or Terry? What's your name? Tyrese? Tyrese in North Carolina. Say what up to Buckshot.
Hey, yo, what's up, Buck? This is Tyrese, man. I don't know if you remember me. You should. But anyway, man, I just want to say what's up, man. Come represent Coney Island. And just got a little story, man. Remember we was on a 3 train just back in the days when you was trying to get on, bro? And you was talking to, you was telling me about talking to Brother Jay from X-Clan.
Wow.
Word.
You remember that?
Yeah, that's ill. Yeah, Brother Jay was my man.
Yeah, but at first he was trying to front on you, man. And, you know, you was just saying how he thought you was trying to diss him by saying that his joint was whack, but it wasn't. You was just trying to let him know that, you know, you was just coming out and you had some flavor that you wanted him to hear. But anyway, man, I just want to say peace, man. I'm calling from Fort Bragg, but I'm representing Coney Island.
That's what's up, man. All right, my man, with that, I mean, into you 20 years. And that's what you want to say to Buck? I mean, really?
Remember that train ride?
On a 3 train?
How about this? I still ride the train.
Okay, so.
Number one, and my man Rich, remember when we was Black Moon on the Uprise? So how about that?
Yeah,
and that's when, right, Black Moon on the Uprise. And I still got my green hoodie with my name tag in the back, KB2.
Wow.
That's right, because KB1 was 5FT.
There it is, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, Buckshot's joining us for the A&R room. Let's get it started.
That's right. Oh, okay.
What you want to say?
Oh, no, I thought it was...
You ain't leaving?
No, okay, I can spit a little something?
Hell yeah, you can spit a little something.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
A rapper just asked to rap. Man, wow.
Imagine that.
What is that about? Can you believe it?
What you want to do?
Hold up for a second. We're going to do this, and then we're going to let you in the show with it, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right,
yes, sir,
cool.
baby.
Who's first to rock? We're going to play music, and we want the citizens, the listeners, to tell us if they like it or not. First up.
Me?
Shaheem.
I believe that's me.
Shaheem Reed.
Team Shaheem.
Yeah, it sounded good.
Yeah.
Sounded good this morning, man.
So what's up, Sha?
Man, you know, first of all, I got to say I'm happy to be here with Buck, man. Huge Black Moon fan. One of my favorite songs is, I call it Killing Every Nigga in Sight, but the hallucination joint. Yeah. I just had to let the world know that.
What's up?
I had to scour for that back in the days, man.
Yeah.
You know, them B-sides, they was killing it with that. They was killing it with them B-sides, man. But today I brought to the table a guy who I think a lot of the citizens first became familiar with his music through you, Sway, here on Sway in the Morning, man. Childish Gambino.
Oh, Childish Gambino, yeah.
I remember one day during the A&R room, or either before the A&R room, you had him up here rapping, freestyling, and, you know, I kind of became a believer, like, okay, this dude could...
He's serious about rapping.
It wasn't a novelty act after the Sway in the Morning experience, man. So he has a new album that's coming out, but this is a leak that he just put out. It's called Sweatpants, right here on A&R room.
There it is. Childish Gambino. You like that or not? 888-742-3345. That's Shaheem's picking the A&R room. We got Nicole on the line from D.C. How you feeling, Nicole?
I like it a lot. I was going to agree with Shaheem. Like, sometimes when you have, like, rappers who rap and then they have, like, they act, I'm kind of skeptical, too, until I hear them, because I don't know if it's just like, oh, I'm going to rap now. But I like Childish Gambino. He's hot.
He's all right, right? Okay, Nicole, thanks for your call. We got Janae in Chicago. Is it Jean?
Hi guys.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. I like the song. Anytime there's a beat that's not a trap beat, I love to see what the person's gonna do with it. So I like it. But I also want to say too, it's kind of hard for me to hear you guys in the morning because I work in healthcare. So every time I tune in, I'm excited. So
you know what? You know what? Let's have the beat. It's a Janae or Jean?
Janae.
Janae, you are officially a citizen.
A Sway in the Morning.
All right.
Have a good day, guys.
Salute. Wear that honor with pride, okay? We got Samuel in North Dakota. What did you feel about that track? Like it or not?
Hey there, Sway. I'll tell you what, that was awesome.
Okay, great. All right. I liked it too, to be honest with you. Is it Canada in Florida?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you like it or not?
First, I gotta say what up to Buck. Rest in peace, my man Clef Dollars. But that joint, I didn't know if that was Big Sean, Wiz Khalifa. Like, niggas just need to be original, man. Like that shit ain't popping.
You know, that's an interesting point he made.
Big up to Clef Dollars. Rest, R.I.P. Clef, the beat maker.
Absolutely. Paul in Massachusetts, you liked it or not?
What's going on, Sway? It's my first time getting through.
Big Paul, man, let's make him a citizen. How many you a citizen?
A Sway in the Morning.
Welcome.
I love that, though, Sway. I feel like people have been sleeping on Childish Gambino for a while, man.
Yeah, he's all right. All right, thanks, Paul, for your call, man. All right,
go Patriots.
All right, go Patriots. Let me get out of here. You just got revoked. All right, we're going to move to our next song, and that would be courtesy of...
Okay.
Rich Nice.
Soundboy Killer.
Rich Nice, y'all.
Soundboy Killer. Yes.
Whenever we say your name from now on, everybody got to say Soundboy Killer. Next up is Rich Nice. Soundboy Killer.
So this next guy is from Harlem, New York. He's part of a clique that people are familiar with called the ASAP Mob. His name is ASAP Ferg. This is a remix with Busta Rhymes and Migos. I say Migos. Some people call them Migos.
Who call them that?
In the street,
I've never heard that.
In the street,
All
right. Subways, Anyway, it's also featuring the legendary Shabba Ranks, and the remix is called Shabba.
888-742-3345. We need the citizenship call. Tell us if you like it or not. Article down business. I watch this. Selection. Shabba. Featuring
Busta Rhymes, Migos, remix, Shabba Ranks.
All right, and then whose song is it?
This is ASAP Ferg.
Okay, we got
ASAP Ferg song.
Steven and Napa. What do you think? You like it or not?
I hate it. Migos sounds like a mentally challenged Gucci Man, and I'm pretty sure Busta Rhymes was pulling some Rick Ross and some Nicki Minaj in there.
Okay. All right, my man Steven. I like Steven. He keeps it 100. DeMarco in St. Louis. What do you think?
Man, I can't agree with Steven, man. I think it was a hot mix, man.
Okay, Prissy, what's up? It's our girl Prissy, Heather.
Hi, Prissy.
Hi, Heather. Hey, Sway.
What up? What you think of that one?
I love it.
You liked it? Okay, cool. Oasis and BK, what do you think of that one?
I mean, like, come on, man. Like, I'm not saying every song has to have some type of Nas message, but everything has to. What's a Shabba Ranks?
You didn't listen to it? Listen again.
So weird,
Shabba Ranks.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take one more. Thanks for your call, man. Super Black in Alabama. You like it or not?
I got clipped. Man, I'm feeling that trade. That was the Migos on there?
Yeah.
Man, look, y'all got to understand, like, just being from Alabama myself, seeing New York and Atlanta, come together like that with Shopper Ranks all the way from whatever island he from to hear that. I'm in the car wash.
Brooklyn.
Bro, I got the whole car wash booming down here to the Shopper Ranks right now, Sway.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, you got on booming down on Sway in the morning on Shade 45 too, baby. That makes you a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
Hey, shout out to Dope B, man. I watched that Dope B interview with Sway. Hey, come down to Montgomery.
Oh, shit. Come on, man.
He got clipped.
Yo, that Dope B, we are coming down. Dope B, we're coming down to Alabama. I'm not sure we're going to Montgomery, but we're going to be in Alabama. I think we are going to Montgomery. We talked about going down there with Dope B. We're going to do a live broadcast out there. We just got to work it out, man. Right now, trying to close out this year, pay these bills. I'm trying to get a job with Buckshot so I can help sell a shoe. It's just a lot going on with me right now, man. Triple threat, baby. Get them.
There you go.
All right. Okay, who's next to rock?
That's me. Hey,
DJ
man.
Wonder, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. This
Hey,
one,
we need a tag for you. The world's greatest. Y'all want to do that?
No, he can't have my voices for his tag.
Oh,
man.
okay,
my bad. You gotta
bad.
figure something else out over
Heather
there,
said
bro.
the world's greatest white boy.
Whatever.
And working here at M&M station, that might not fly.
That's his tag right
All
there.
right.
Whatever.
All right. Yo, that's DJ Wonder.
Whatever.
Yeah,
That's about right, too.
Good. That works. That works.
All
That's
right.
perfect.
So check it out. Well, Not Whatever is actually a good album / mixtape Webby, Savage Life 4. I mean, you guys heard this yet?
Well,
no.
It's a great produced album, I have to say. And I'm a production person.
Okay.
Now,
Me too.
This is my joint on here. It's called Big.
Big by Chris Webby?
No, Webby.
Oh, just Webby.
The Webby.
Webby.
The Webby.
The homie Webby.
Yeah.
All right. 888-742-3345. It's called what? Big. That's what she said. Yeah. All right, that's Big by my man Webby. Let us know what you think. 888-742-3345. DJ Wonder selected that one. We got Rob from Texas. What do you think, Big Rob?
It's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
Okay, Big Rob like that one. We got Rome from Nebraska. What do you think, Big Rome?
Hey, yo, that shit was dope, man. I'm feeling that over here in the O.
Okay. Damn, Rome. What the hell you on, right?
On that lean.
Okay, we got Jessica, the lovely Jessica from Chicago. What up, Jess?
I hated it. It was some big bullshit. Anyway.
You wasn't feeling that. The lovely words spoken from the lovely Jessica, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta love a tasteful woman. Don P. in Austin. What do you think?
Man, that song was whack, man. His mama need to whoop his ass for playing that song. His mama's the only one that probably like it.
Yeah, oh, damn, man. My man, Don P. Sweet Tooth in Mississippi. What do you think?
Sweet Tooth. What up, Sweet Tooth?
What's up, man? Look here, man. He needs to go on somewhere with that shit because that sounds like he's trying to play with the Battle of the Bands.
Oh, man, wow. Okay, we're going to take it all the way back to Cali. My man Mike, what do you think of that, man?
My nigga Webby been garbage since Boosie went to jail, man.
Damn.
Ooh, Sway, it goes down up here. It goes down.
Yo, Buck, it's the realest audience in the world, baby.
Yo, not only do y'all curse, but it goes the fuck down. Yo, listen, if it ain't safe, if your shit is not fire, don't come nowhere near this wire.
There it is, man. Sway in the morning, the citizenship. The citizenship. They know what they like. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the one only program director here at Shade 45, Reef the Street.
Yes, sir. So very quickly, we actually had this artist on the show when you were in Chicago, in Chirac.
Yes.
His name is Lil Bibby, and it's part of our mission to put the new music out there first.
Yes.
And give people the stars of tomorrow their shot today.
Ooh. Is that our slogan now?
Nice. I don't know. That was pretty good.
You better.
Yeah.
Stars of tomorrow.
This record is crazy, and I think we're going to be hearing a lot from it soon. He's got a mixtape coming out this Thursday called Free Crack on the 29th. Lil Bibby. I know. But the song is good. It's called Like Water. Like Water. Shade 45. Let's go.
888-742-3345. Give us a call. What just happened right there? What just happened? That ain't it.
Right, the title.
What the hell? What's the name of the song? Reef, turn Reef mic on.
Like water, like water.
Like water, man. Oh, Reef, you just set him up for failure with that.
Nah, it was, I think the burn was faulty.
Turn mics, turn Sean mic on. What you say? But the crack costs money. Oh yeah.
A lot of people are scratching their heads saying,
You
"What
gotta
are they
pay
singing?
for the water, but the crack is free.
Okay, we're gonna play a new song by Lil Bibby from Chicago. It's
Like
called
water, like water.
Like water. 888-742-3345. Water, Lil Bibby. Out of Chicago, A&R Room. Yeah. Let us know what you think. 888-742-3345. We're going to take it to my hometown, Oakland. Lil Zay, what up, man? Zay.
What's happening with you?
Hey, Zay. What do you think of that one, man?
That's pretty cool. I mean, I was expecting a little bit more because I heard him go stupid on that track with Lil Herb.
Yeah.
That's cool right there.
That's cool. I'll be home Thursday, though. All right, D in New York. D, what do you think of that one?
Yo, that shit was fire, man. The beats remind me of some old school, Dipset and shit, man. That shit was nice.
Interesting comparison. Yeah, I can hear that. Angel in Chicago, what do you think?
Man, that shit's fucking fire, man. I'm right here on Roosevelt and Sis Road just jamming out, man.
Okay.
I fucks with it, man. Yeah.
Lil Bibby. Darren in South Cali. South Cali?
What up?
Where you at?
I gotta say I don't like it. I'm not feeling it. It sounds too much like some Trey the Truth or some Big Crit or something.
Okay. All right. We got Tyson in Texas. You like that or not?
Hey, yo, Sway, I like it. The vocals and his lyrics is garbage, but the production sound like some Just Blaze. That sample, whatever that was dope, man. It sounded like some of that old Jay-Z back when Rockefeller was popping. So the music and production is awesome, but he needs to work on his lyrics, man. He needs somebody to songwrite for him.
If you had to say yay or nay, if this was the only song you could play for the rest of the day, would you play it or not?
I say yay. Just
Okay.
that beat just
All right.
grinding.
Okay, well, there it is. All right. Okay, let's tally up. That's it, right? Yo, Heather B, we're going to see which one of the songs in A&R Room got the most votes. Whoa. You all right, Heather?
You try to trick me.
All right, go ahead, HB.
All right, there's a tie this week, Sway, between Team Shaheem's song Childish Gambino Sweatpants and Reef the Streets pick Little Bibby Like Water.
And in the
case of a tie, we go to our special guest to pick which song continues forward or Hero Shade 4-5, and that's Buckshot.
Yeah.
Will it be Lil Bibby, Like Water, or will it be Childish Gambino Sweatpants?
All right, who got the triple threat? Now, who got threes? Who banged them out left, right, and right? I'm gonna say, what's the joint? Like water?
Like water? Lil Bibby?
Lil Bibby.
Bibby.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
So Bibby.
Yeah.
We'll go into the music meeting for certain since Reef picked the song.
AKA the fight is fixed.
Hey, man.
Real talk.
It's real talk. When we do
It's a
this
good record.
A&R Room, do you play these in the music meetings?
Absolutely.
You do play them?
Absolutely.
All right, great. Just to let people know. All right, there it is. Lil Bibby, congratulations. Rich Nice, what you people on the lookout for?
King Louie featuring Little Herb, East Side shit. That's out of Chicago. Hobson got a
Hobson from Team Backpack?
Yeah, he got a project. Knock Madness, his new album is gonna come out.
Yo,
And-
Dizzy Wright's one of my favorites. Sorry, go ahead.
And it's okay. And Kid Ink featuring Styles P, fired up. Be on the lookout
Yeah,
for
that's.
that.
I almost played that one. That's a dope record.
That's a good one. Rich Nice can be reached on Twitter and Instagram
at Rich Nice Digital, and the A&R Rule mixtape is still in progress, so we are still taking submission.
Okay. Shaheem Reed.
What's going on, my brother? I want to tell the people, speaking of 20th anniversary, Doggy Style had its 20th anniversary over the weekend, and you want to look out for the mixtape Doggy Style, the album.
Snoop Dogg.
The other Doggy Style that's been going on way before that.
We celebrate that last night.
Hey, we celebrate Doggy Style every time we can. Pause.
That was so necessary, Reed. Go ahead, Shaheem.
Doggy Style, the samples, the 20th anniversary mixtape is out right now. Daz Dillinger has a mixtape. It's called Back to the Old School, Volume 1. That is out right now. And you also want to check out for Chinks Drugs. He has this new mixtape. It's called I'll Take It From Here. It's
Thank
coming
you.
out.
And Shaheem, you can be reached where?
At Team Shaheem. You just got a Facebook. You just got a Facebook page as well. So Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And you can check me out on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook at my name, Shaheem Reed.
All right. Shaheem Reed doesn't have Shaheem Reed doesn't get the chorus. It's just the team, right? All right, cool. All right, Reef, you can be reached where? What should people want to look out for?
At NYC Reef. And also look out this week. Obviously, we have special mixes going on the Thanksgiving holiday. And Friday is the Eminem Black Friday Blowout. We're going to hear the Town Hall hosted by yours truly, Sway in the morning, along with Who Kids 4-hour Eminem mix. And then we'll hear the Town Hall again just in case you missed it. And if you missed it, it's a crime.
That Town Hall interview going platinum, son.
Yeah.
Platinum.
And I just wanted to just shout Buck, 20 years, great piece of work. So happy birthday to Enter the Stage.
Thank you very much.
And even though it wasn't on the actual album, Murdering MCs. That's
Murder MCs.
Oof. All right.
Shout out to Tracy with M2. That's my girl. She's holding it down.
Yes.
All right. We want to thank Buckshot for coming by this morning. Also,
thank you very much.
Missy Suicide for coming by. Tomorrow's show is Raekwon. We got the psychic Linda Lauren is coming back. She's really good. John O'Hurley. And we may have a very special guest. I will not announce until I know for certain that person will be here. Tracy G, how can you be reached?
Yo, I can be reached on Twitter at It's Tracy G with no E. Same for Instagram.
All right, Heather B.
You can reach me at the happy hour with heatherb.com.
All right, I'm at Real Sway on Twitter and Instagram. And today we're going to have up that Trade of Truth should be up. Yeah. His album came out today. I'm King. Pick that up. His mixtape came out. We're going to have a freestyle up, original content today, as well as our interview with DJ Vlad. And he gives up the secrets to how to succeed using the internet. Normally, we end the show with What More Can I Say by Jay-Z, which is a classic song. But we're going to do something even better today. We got a classic artist here. The one, the only.
Big up to Jay. Speaking of Jay, that Oceans record is like one of my favorite.
That's a joint.
That's my favorite joint on the album. I'm like zoned out off that Oceans joint with Frank Ocean and Hov. So big up, yeah.
That's what's up. Buckshot is here, ladies and gentlemen. This was a rapper who said, wait, hold up. Can I spit?
Yeah.
Now, that sounds crazy in 2014, but it should be the norm.
It should be the norm, but you know what I'm saying? I guess a lot of, you know what it is, like Shorty said, a lot of MCs or rappers, whatever, they change their style to, I guess, like, what you call songwriting pattern. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't call it, man.
Well,
all I know is that we, true MCs love to breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Give me the loop. Here we go.
I got
Buckshot.
the Biggie track.
Sway in the morning. Shade
Yo, Danny Shore.
Let's go.
Yo, I'm in the spot with D Shore. Hey, yo, tape it. This is the Matrix. Put the cell phone on the video, record me. Cause they got to hear how the Lord be. Rapping, boxing is one with each other. When I rap, I'ma box you and your son with each other. 6 feet, no ref to yo cheat. No mat, just a maggot inhabit your left cheek. Can't speak, increase the beat, raise your voice. Why? Cause niggas nowadays is moist. Always got an excuse or got a reason why that's never his pot he pees in. I'm not believing him. I'm not appeased when y'all start breathing on some in and out shit. You never been about shit. Fuck your outfit. I never cared to fit in. I'm always prepared to say, hey, nigga, you win. But that was my beginning stages. When I first put my pen to pages. No minimum wages. Into the stages. The hottest record on the block blazes. The Buckshot is amazing like Spidey. Or Shay Whitey, you was on top of the building looking down on the right scene. Now you fell off like a nada. But Kenyatta representing Brooklyn like Christopher Wallace. I got this. Woo, top shot of miss. You gotta get a lot of this. Yo, you got another beat?
We got another beat? Wait, he can say he got another beat?
Yo.
True MC in the studio. True MC in the studio.
True MC in the studio. Yeah, Buckshot. Yo. The return of the BPR star. Backpack rappers that gun clap your car. Superstar status, my status is that far. I mean, I look and feel close, but I'm not close at all. Y'all, Niggas crack me up. I bought Smith & Wesson the weapon to back me up. Then I bought 2 more. Glock in the 2-door. Blue blaze of my true nature's to run through y'all. See, y'all can laugh now, cause all you fake and broke bitches is in my past now. Shorty said I fell her ass, how? Cause I'm getting hella ass now and I'm a cash cow. Me being the captain of the team is the wallet in my pop's pocket, son, it's in my jeans. BDI brolic when the beam, when I put this red dot on your black knot, you'll sing like Frank Sinatra, nigga. Yo, Sway. Yo, Sway. Yo, Sway.
Yo, Buck.
Yo, Sway from the. I'm in here with Big D Shore. Yo, Sway, yo, Rich.
Let's go, man. Wake
Rich,
him up, baby.
Rich. It's hard for me to continue cause the rest of this shit I got on the menu will offend you. Me talking about the shit I've been through ain't the greatest, but some niggas will say this for credentials. I present to you them dudes. Rastaman say them smooth when them pen move. In between the line like a cold and I explode in vex mode like wet snow, I hate it. Look, ma, I made it. Dedicated, non-related to how I'ma make it, how I'ma take it. That's self-explanatory, better yet mandatory when I bash your face. And hey sis, I keep an attitude a lot. Why? Broke chicks, that'll do with the shot. See, listen, I'd rather deal with the cops than a fake chick who front like she real when she not. Stop. Hey yo, BDI Buckshot, I'm in the spot with Sway every day, all day. You know how we get it. Rich nice, yo, they all with it now. T3 triple threat, Buckshot's the vet. Just step back and don't sweat. This is what you get. Every day, do me a favor and go to Dr. J's and cop 'em.
There it is, Buckshot. Buckshot. I'm gonna start calling him off the top, Buckshot.
Off the top, Buckshot. Good thanks, Sway. I couldn't come in here without touching this mic. I always, that's the thing for me.
Man, listen, you always welcome. Triple Threat is the sneaker. Go to my Instagram. You can see what they look like. Tweet it out, spread the word. Sneaker by us, for us, of us. And thank you for doing this for the hood. So
thank you very much. Smith & Wesson, born and raised in your store right now. Go to duckdown.com, my people. Go to duckdown.com, please. I'm out.
We out.
Are you not entertained?